EMO Lacrosse. If you're emo, comment down below. Whips and cannons. What an incredible game we had here today. Already in week 2, the games have been better quality. They've been closer. They've been much more fun to watch. But Whips and the Cannons. John Haas with the overtime game winner, but both these two teams really came to play in this one. There's a lot to like about both teams. So first, let's talk about the Cannons. The Cannons are for real. It is crazy how quickly they have adapted to the PLL. You know, they're at a disadvantage. They didn't really have much of an off-season camp. They're a new team. The chemistry isn't totally locked in yet, whereas the Whipsnakes, yes, there were some moves, new players coming in, but as a whole, you know, it's mostly been the same team, same coach for basically since the PLL started, and they've been dominating. But the Cannons are able to come into the PLL, be this new force to be reckoned with. They are for real, really challenging the Whipsnakes all the way down to the wire, down to overtime. Paul Rabel, I want to talk about him real quick. He is back. Drenner was good. Lyle Thompson is a force, and I know that he gets the ball a lot, but I say if you're the Cannons, get it to him even more, because when he is in space, his quickness, his stick skills, his creativity is second to none. He is so talented, and he showed it off in today's game. Really, he was the reason the Cannons were in this game. How about Morocco, the stud in goal for the Cannons? He's been a nice surprise this season. The defense, not really too bad. I really think that the Cannons, where they misstep, were the penalties. They were man down, and they gave the Whipsnakes opportunities, man up, or power play as they call it in the broadcast, to score, and the Whipsnakes took full and total opportunity on that. Even in overtime, the Whipsnakes had a man-up opportunity after they scored the goal, and it was a game winner. So too many penalties, too many man downs for the Cannons, and I think that if they can clean that up, they had some hits after plays. They had some penalties that really should not have been there that were there. If they can clean that up, then this is seriously a team to be scared about later down on the line. But still, we had a really good game. And for me, with the Whipsnakes, again, a complete showing from the whole team. Joe Nardella feeding the face-offs to Zed Williams is definitely the difference maker, because the Cannons would score, and then Nardella would respond with the win, and then he'd feed it to Zed Williams, and he would feed it to Zed Williams multiple times. That was even the first look, I believe. I don't know if it was Zed Williams who took the shot, but Joe Nardella feeding off of the face-off right after he was winning was really how they were getting this quick offense, and really just the key of the game and the separator for me here. Also, Bernlohr just making huge saves. Like, Morocco was making great saves, but Bernlohr was really locking down, especially on the crease. He had some big-time plays, and this game was an instant classic in the PLL. It was anybody's game. I felt like at many times, you know, the Cannons came up to a hot start, then they slowed down a little bit. The Whipsnakes took the lead, and the Whipsnakes did a nice job of keeping the Cannons at length at times and getting quick scores, like I mentioned with Zed Williams. But still, an incredible game. Can't wait to see what the Cannons have to offer later in the year, and maybe, just maybe, the Whipsnakes aren't as indestructible as they were in the bubble. So, I'd love to know your opinions down below. Did you watch this game? Did you have fun with it? Who are you rooting for? Thanks for watching EMO. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah.